Okay, this is practice 4, solving word problems of chapter 2. There were 918 yellow chairs and blue chairs altogether in the auditorium. The blue chairs were arranged in 36 rows with 12 chairs in each row. The yellow chairs were arranged in rows of 18. How many rows of yellow chairs were there? Alright, whenever we do word problems, you have to remember the 4 steps to solve the word problems. Okay, the first step, alright, is always to understand the problem. Okay, the second step, alright, is to think of a plan. Alright, the third step is to carry out the plan. And lastly, the fourth step is to check. Alright, now with these 4 steps, you shouldn't have any problems with most word problems, because all word problems all follow these 4 steps. Looking at question 1, first you have to understand the problem. Right, here it says that here it says that there were 918 yellow chairs and blue chairs. Okay, so this is telling you the total number of chairs. Not only that, it tells you that the chairs are split into 2 kinds, the yellow and the blue. Okay, now the second clue that they give here, they are saying that the blue chairs were arranged in 36 rows with 12 chairs each. Okay, then the last bit of information here is actually the one that they want you to find. What do they want you to find in this? Okay, they're saying how the yellow chairs were arranged in rows of 18. Okay, and lastly, the question itself, how many rows of yellow chairs were there? Alright, with this information in mind, okay, let's start working out the problems. Alright, knowing there are 918 yellow chairs, okay, and the blue chairs were arranged in 36 rows with 12 chairs. From here, we can find out what are the total number of blue chairs. Alright, so total number of blue chairs would be 36 rows, okay, multiplied by 12 chairs. Okay, now this will give you 36 times 12, 432. Okay, so I'm just going to put in brackets here. This is actually the blue chairs. Alright, now the next line that we're going to be finding will be how many yellow chairs are there in total. So we're going to take 918 minus 432. You will get 918 minus 432. Okay, you get 486. Now we know this is the yellow chairs. Alright, now we just need to take a look at the question. They're asking how many rows of yellow chairs were there. So to know how many rows, of course you need to know how many chairs are there in each row. Once you know how many chairs are there in each row, we can use the total number of yellow chairs divided by the number of chairs in each row to find how many rows there are. Alright, so with this, we know that over here it says that, okay, yellow chairs were arranged in rows of 18. So all you need to do now is take the total number of yellow chairs, which is 486, divided by the 18 rows. Okay, will give you 486 divided by 18 will give you 27 rows of yellow chairs altogether. This is your answer. Okay, always remember, for 4 and 5 mark questions in your exam, always have the final statement. So I'll just make it a habit and do it here as well. There were 27 rows. Alright, now please take note for your practice, the practices that you're doing. Whenever you see a calculator mark up here, right, it means that you can use the calculator. Alright, now we're going to move on to the next question. Okay, question 2. Violet bought 120 greeting cards at 3 for $2. Harry bought the same number of greeting cards at 6 for $5. What was the difference between the amounts that Violet and Harry paid? Using the 4 steps that we learned just now, first step is understanding the problem. Okay, so when we look at this, we try to put it in our own words so it's easier to understand. I mean, maybe you could be better in Chinese, or maybe you like to do it in Tamil or Hindu. Okay, do it in whichever way you like. Just try to make the problem as easy to understand as possible for yourself. Okay, So in this case, how I like to solve this problem, right? I like to work in what I call sets. Okay, S-E-T-S, sets. Right, S-E-T-S, sets. Okay, now we will need to write this here when we do our working. Okay, but here, first let us break down the question. Violet bought 120 greeting cards at 3 for $2. Okay, so greeting cards is 3 for $2. And this is Violet. Alright, next, okay, using a different color. Alright, Harry bought the same number of greeting cards at 6 for $5. So we have to take note here that this 120 is shared between Violet and Harry, meaning Violet bought 220 greeting cards, Harry also bought 120 greeting cards. Alright, now we start solving the problem. Now I like to do this, how I like to do this kind of questions, right? I like to use big circles to make it easier for myself. Alright, so in this case, if we have Violet on one side, okay, and maybe on the other side we will have Harry. Alright, for Violet's side, okay, I'll just draw a very big circle here first. Now what do we put inside this circle? We're going to dump in all the information that we know inside here. Okay, so here you're looking primarily at this 3 for $2 here first. Okay, so we know that here, inside here I can put $2. Okay, this is the first bit of information. Second bit of information here I can put is the 3 greeting cards. Okay, 3, I put GC, short for greeting cards. Alright, now now you see there's 120 over here that I have not dealt with. Alright, this 120 actually refers to the total number of greeting cards. So if there are 120 greeting cards, how many of these circle pizza things, or rather these sets that I have, okay? How many of these pizza sets do I have? Okay, if total there are 120. Okay, 120 greeting cards. Alright, so if I take 120 divided by 3, I can find how many pizzas are there here. Because this 120 is split equally, 3 will keep going to each group until there's no more. So right here, if I take 120 divided by the 3 greeting cards, okay, you realize I have 40 sets altogether. Alright, which means whatever is inside here, okay, I have a lot of small ones, or rather all the same size lah, okay, and they're all the same identical thing. They will all amount up to 40. Okay, so for convenience sake, I will just from here put a times 40. Alright, now we just do a little check. Remember, as part of the 4 steps, you always want to do checks here and there. 40 sets, alright, 3 greeting cards. If you're going to multiply the 40 sets and the 3 greeting cards, alright, the total we're going to get is 120 greeting cards. So we know this is true. Now, the good thing about using this method of doing, right, is that, you see, while you can